give this some time. All right. Oof. What's this? Okay. Hi, everybody. This is Oracle Mystique, the Avatar High Priestess, Master of the Four Elements, brought back to restore balance to the unbalanced ones tuning in. So this is just going to be a general all Oracle deck reading, and we're just going to see whatever comes out and whatever messages are needing to be said and to be, what's the word? Well, whatever that needs to be translated, just got to decode, see what we got going on. So we're going to see what message is. Freedom. Okay. When we can be our true selves, we are then able to freely love. So maybe you guys are calling in, or you're going to meet somebody that's going to make you feel very free. You're going to be more of yourself. And I'm also going to upload this to my YouTube, by the way. So link is in the bio. Spiritual awakening. Your partner is sensing that there is something profoundly important about this connection. So you're going to have a very divinely guided, very divine counterpart with you. You're going to, if you guys aren't with them right now, they're being called in. And you're going to meet them very soon. Safe place. They're going to make you feel very safe. There's nothing like being able to let your guard down and know that you are protected by your partner's love. So you're going to be safe. You're going to be loved. You're going to be really protected. This is going to be like a safe to love kind of situation. Ready for love. So many of you guys have done the healing. You guys been through a lot. But love is going to come when you're least expecting it, because you have your heart space open. It says you've been understandably guarded, scared of being hurt again, but you took the time to heal. Now you are ready to try love again. One more on bottom of the deck. Ooh, sexual healing. Sexual energy can be used to reconnect. Let your bodies release some tension and enjoy pleasure. So, yes, it's going to be spiritual, but it's also going to be very sexually heightened. And it's going to draw you guys even closer to one another. Bottom of the deck, final shot. This could be someone you already know. Someone you know that's been too shy, maybe somebody on and off, but this is like their last chance. It's like either we get it together or you just get gone. Now is the time. The clock is ticking. If you never shoot your shot, then you'll always wonder what if. You'll always wonder what if. So someone is going to start taking a chance on this connection. All right, let's see some more. We have honest communication. Expect a heart-to-heart conversation very soon. So there's going to be a lot of vulnerability. Someone's finally going to express themselves. Wow. And like I said before, it's an unexpected connection. Opposites attract, so you guys are going to be able to balance each other out. Twin flame union. Some of you could be reconnecting with your twin flame. Again, not everybody has a twin flame in this lifetime. But for some of you, if it's a twin that you're reconnecting with, then you're going to reconnect with one. If not, if you learned the lesson and you want a soulmate instead, then that's what's going to be there for you. Okay. And crazy enough, soulmate. I said soulmate. So either you guys are going to have a soulmate or a twin flame. Oh, I didn't read the card. It says, you have found your romantic counterpart. Third party. It could be, I don't sense other lover. It could be external sources like family, friends, work, or coworkers. It says, you may be dealing with a karmic situation, but I feel like it's the guarded side of you that's thinking the worst. Like, is there something else? Like, why is this too good to be true? But, you know, you're ready and willing, you're open, but you're also guarded because you're trying to make sure this person maybe doesn't have anything else going on outside of this. You want to make sure that you're the only one. Then we have falling in love. Sudden feelings that this is the one. So, you know this is your person and you're just trying to make sure, like, I feel like this is you. It's like, are you sure you're single? Are you sure you're by yourself and I'm the only one? So don't get too hung up on that. Just like be open, be ready, and be willing. Because I feel like this is a connection that's meant to last. And then bottom of the deck, love language, gift giving. Tokens of reciprocity hold cherished memories. So this is someone that's going to be very reciprocal. They're going to match your energy. They're going to give. And of course, I can tell you guys are givers too. Like, you do things, even acts of service mixed with gift giving. So let's see more of what's going on. And it's Eastern time where I am. So on my YouTube, I give, I answer free questions, $5 to skip the line on my YouTube. So it's going to be from 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern time. Again, my link is in bio for my YouTube. Okay, love, hate. Yes, this could be somebody you already know. It's like there's an indecisive pattern in this relationship. Can't live with them, can't live without them situation. And I feel like someone's finally going to get their ish together. And finally going to be like, you know what? I realize you're the one. And maybe there may have been third-party situations in the past. Again, doesn't have to be other lover, but it's whatever that got in between. But they're ready to put that to the side. And then we have on guard. Guards will be up in this relationship. It's okay to be cautious and take it slow, but make an effort to trust a little more. So some of you guys, you want love, you're ready for love, but you're guarded. And maybe you're just hurt from the past. And if this isn't a past person, it's more so you're still somewhat hurt from the past, but you're just trying to move better. You're trying to move different because you're not trying to relive the same things that hurt you. Social expectations. Keeping up outward appearance but inwardly wasting away is not fair to you or your partner. Learn to let go. So maybe you guys have to let go of some things because you maybe didn't want to be alone, or maybe you guys may have looked good together or had history and people expect you to be together forever, but it was just something that was deteriorating and you're ready for something new. Oh, you're ready for some maturity. And mind you, this is a general reading. Oh, thank you, Anna. Whether you're older or not, this union will be focused on companionship, support, and dependability and love. So it's not just always going to be about lust. It's not going to be just about, having feelings, because, feelings can change. It's also about having a bond forming, like building a foundation and solidifying it. Because feelings don't keep a relationship. Sex doesn't keep a relationship. You have to have a true established bond, and you guys have to really balance each other out. Yeah, playing the field. This is going to be around the time where, you're going to maybe start dating around, opening up, and boom, someone's going to come in. Somebody is not ready to settle down. Too much fun playing the field. Just be careful with your sexuality. But I feel like you're not going to be giving yourself up to just anybody just yet. Because I feel like you're still scoping around and be like, okay, what is for me? Like, do I align with this person? Does this person align with me? How compatible, how suitable are we from each other? And some of this for you guys really is a blast from the past. An ex or an on-again, off-again lover may come back. Is it worth revisiting the past? So, all this love, hate, in and out, on and off. Someone's finally is going to get it together. But don't be like Carrie and Mr. Biggs. Don't be like Carrie and Mr. Biggs. If you know, you know. If you don't, you're too young. But it's something that is going to fully align. And that's going to be filled with maturity. But I feel like you're going to make them work for it. And again, whoever this person is from the past, it's like it's either now or never. Now or never. Make sure you guys are hitting that like, that love, and give me a follow if you guys love how I read. I read in multiple ways. I just go by my intuition. So, just let me know. And check out my YouTube. I do post on there a lot. And again, I do free questions. $5 to skip the line, 1 question per person. And it's going to be at 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern today on my YouTube. Wedding rings. This is someone you're going to marry. Union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. So yeah, this is going to be your end all, be all. Abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude, bliss. Come from a place of an open heart filled with gratitude, thankfulness, and keep positive, and more will come to you. That's the kind of attitude. If you guys are wanting love and seeking a partner, you have to come from an abundant mindset. You can't ask from a needy place. Palm tree. Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. So you're gonna feel safe. It's gonna be secure, and even with this mature relationship card, it's gonna be very stable because you're not in it just for all the middle school like feelings. It's gonna be more than that. It's like you're gonna have a best friend and a lover at the same time, and maybe even like a business partner too, if you guys meet each other at work, and someone that's very supportive of you. We have ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. So I feel like you guys have learned lessons from stuff in the past. You're moving on, moving to the next level, and you're preparing yourself for your divine counterpart. Clock. Need time, takes time, in time cycles, time to heal, progress. But I also see this as, take your time with this. Take your time with this connection. Because some of you guys are still guarded. And it's okay to be guarded. Because some things have hurt you in the past. But taking things slow and seeing people for who they are is what's going to help you. So take your time to actually form a bond and form a real solidified connection. Bottom of the deck. Sunglasses. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. I feel like I see this as watching. Like you're watching this person's move, not in a stalking way, but when you do interact with them in some way, shape, or form, you're just watching. Trying to be cautious, trying to be careful, trying to watch out for red flags because you've had one too many. And maybe you had a habit of being a red flag collector. But now I feel like you're just being very cautious and you're just trying to focus and making sure this person is consistent in who they say they are. But you're not trying to show your poker face either. Because again, if you guys are playing the field here, it's like you're just cutting people out, process of elimination, left and right. It's like, no, if I sense something that I don't like or something that I don't vibe with, then I'm just going to let it go. I'm just going to let it go. Integrity. I was just talking about this. Does the situation align with your values and morals? So if you guys are dating around, you're just making sure people are who they say they are, and make sure like you guys are compatible, suitable, and if it's something that you want. Healing. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. So you guys are probably still in a healing process, because you guys are going to come from a healed space when you meet your person. So if you guys are still healing, take your time with your healing, because the more time you put into it, the more quicker it happens, actually. Then we have addiction, and addiction is affecting this relationship. I just feel like you guys are really yearning for love, addicted to the idea of love, of what you want, which is, it's fine to know and have an idea, but don't let that be your whole foundation. Don't let that be your whole mindset, your whole focus. Put your focus into other things. Past life love. So it could be a past life love where your soul recognizes this person, or it is somebody from your past that you know of already. If not, then it's like a past life connection, like your soul remembers it. Because again, twin flame and soulmate came out. So if you guys have a soulmate coming in and you know you don't want a twin flame, then that's what it's going to be. If you know you're in love with your twin flame and that's your end all be all, then that's who it is. Not everybody has a twin flame this lifetime, remember. And again, I will post this live on my YouTube as well. We have leap of faith. It's safe to make the move you're considering. This is like the Fool card. So it's time you can trust the situation. But of course, they have to earn it. And then new love. A new love or recommitment to love is developing. So again, either a new person or somebody from the past that you know that you've been waiting on is going to have a new love cycle with you. All right. That was quick. Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Trust in spirit. Trust in your spirit team that everything that you've been through, everything that you've been working towards has prepared you for the love that you've been always wanting and seeking, if not greater, if not more. Then we have, my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So again, when I tell you guys about abundance and manifestation, come from a whole place, an open and beautiful place, not a place of scarcity or lacking or fear. It's like nothing is missing. You already have everything that you want in your life for the present moment. You have everything that you need in this present moment. And then if you guys aren't connected to this person right now, you are spiritually and telepathically. You're always united. Nothing can stop that. Sexual union. So crazy. Sexual healing up here. Now sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. For there you will find true bliss. You will find true happiness. Because again, it's not going to be just about the sex. It's the intimacy. It's the connection. It's not going to be just a fuck. It's going to be it's union based. And it amplifies the feeling and helps you reconnect with your person. Then we have, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So this isn't going to be a possessive connection. You're going to be, again, the first card that came out was freedom. You're not going to be trying to attach yourself to this person because, we come in this world with nothing and we leave with nothing. And, attachment is the root of all suffering. So you're going to be in a detached place, but still loving. You're not going to lose yourself in a person because I feel like you guys have many lessons where you lost yourself in a person, having to cling on to them. And it took some time to really bounce back, to be in a more healthy space where you don't have to possess anybody. Like someone should act right accordingly. You shouldn't have to be their mom or their dad or their parent to make sure they're acting right for you. That was their parent's job or their guardian, not yours. They should come correct. And if they aren't coming correct, you just let them go. So You're going to let them be who they are, and they're going to allow you to be who you are. Because, again, love does not claim. It just allows you enjoy the experience. And you enjoy what they're able to give you. So, again, give each other space. And I do see, like, again, there was honest communication. You guys are going to be very honest. I feel like problem solving, however you envision problem solving, because make sure I tell my followers on every platform as much as possible, when you're also manifesting a person, yeah, their looks, what they got to have, but also how does it feel? How does problem solving feel? How does problem solving look like to you? Because no relationship is ever going to be perfect, but also envision all these other things. Because do you want somebody that shuts down, that walks away, that goes screws another person? Like, envision, what does problem solving look like to you? What does honesty look like to you? What does transparency look like for you? Because I had to realize recently that not everybody's level of transparency is my level of transparency. Because me, I would just tell it all. I'm very open. I don't have anything to lie about. It's like we're grown. To me, if you lie, it's like you're scared of something. And it's like, what the hell are you afraid of? We're all grown. What are you afraid of? A whooping? But if you're dealing with somebody that put hands on you, that's a red flag. So, just envision of what certain things look like. How do you want somebody to talk to you? How do you want somebody to love you? Are you able to love this person in their love language like they are able to love you in yours? Stuff like that. And bottom of the deck, deep in your heart, you already know the answers. Do what feels right. Do what feels right. Because the key to freedom is staying true to oneself. And again, that was the first card that came out right here. I will upload this on my YouTube as well. And you can look under my playlist of TikTok lives. But you already know the answers. Only by being true to oneself, you can have all that you desire. But it doesn't have to be what society wants, because social expectations came out. Don't worry about society's expectations. What about yours? Because society's expectations are not always congruent to yours. They never really are. What do you want? What does your heart say? Because society is messed up anyway, and it's very contradicting. So why would you want to impress a society like that, you know? That isn't consistent. Because, you know, society doesn't, society just does not stick to what they say. Because, you know, integrity. And they don't walk their talk. And then, you know, there's a lot of hypocrites out here too. So what's the point of trying to impress people that aren't even happy with themselves, or a whole society that's miserable? Like, that's not for you. Stay true to yourself. Stay true to what you want. Because at the end of the day, everybody wants what's real, but not too many people have the courage to do what's true to them because they're worried about judgment. So be fearless, be happy, be brave. There's nothing wrong with wanting what you want, because it's crazy. When you do what you want and what you love, people low-key hate on that. People hate that you stay true to yourself. And when you stay true to yourself, things work out. And it's like, why are things working out for you when society says this is what's best? Because they care about what other people think and how it makes them look. So that could have been a third-party situation before. It was other people's opinions that got in between maybe your past relationship or with this on and off again person. They always care about what other people think. But, you know, it's crazy how it works. But when you stay true to yourself, like, everything comes forth. But people low-key hate on that. But either they hate or they get inspired to start being themselves more. Those are the only two things that usually happen. And it's crazy, the world we live in. Just be yourself. But no, you have to be what society shaped you or what is said to be right. So it's crazy, the world we live in. And it's like nothing makes sense. All right, so we're going to be using my Karmic Rewards deck. You can find this in my Etsy shop. This is going to talk about the karmic blessings, because I do have karmic consequences where, you know, you reap what you sow and whatnot. But also this is another reap what you sow, but this is the blessings when you come from an abundant mindset. And if you guys are just now tuning in, I will post this on my YouTube. Link is going to be in the bio. And Eastern time from 1 to 2 p.m. I do answer questions for free, $5 to skip the line. So if you guys want to catch me on YouTube live for that, then I'll meet you there. But 1 question per person to make it fair, all right? Enlightenment. So you guys are going to be ascending. You're going to be more enlightened. You're going to know the ways of the universe a little bit more. And I feel like you're going to start attracting more money. So many of you guys are just focusing on your career right now. And maybe if you guys aren't playing the field, or you are, but you're still keeping your eyes on the prize and just trying to focus on your life's purpose and attracting more money, that's what you're going to do. Let's talk about more patience. Patience. So I know, like, I'm not always the greatest with patience with people. Now, I can be patient with other things. So when it comes to people, it's like, it's either you want something or you don't, but you can't always rush things. You can't rush people's processes. And here's the thing. When you pray, when you manifest and ask for patience, you're not going to be blessed with just, oh, patient. Oh, you're going to be like, here's a little sprinkle dust with patience. It's like, no. How the universe works is they put you in situations to give you the opportunity to be what you ask for. Or, for instance, maybe, say there was an ex and somebody has regrets about that. It's like, wow, I wish I would have done this differently. But then they get somebody in a replica, or it's like the same lesson or the same thing. And it's like, maybe it's giving you the opportunity to say who you said you were going to be. You said, what if I played this differently? Here's your opportunity. Are you going to do it different? Or what's your lesson when you do it different? Or again, with patience. Maybe you've been so impatient so long, it's like you're going to be hit with a lot of things that's going to test your patience. And it's showing you, all right, how can you be patient in this situation? You ask for patience. Now train yourself, because we're going to give you a lot of things that's going to test your patience in order for you to get it. You know? All right, new vehicles. Some of you guys are going to get a new car. Working towards a new car. You're going to get a new baby. So more money, patience, new vehicle. Breakthroughs. So you're going to go through a lot of breakthroughs, all the barriers and limitations and people that's been like being that dark cloud in your life. You're going to have a lot of breakthroughs, and you're going to break through a lot of negativity. Freeing yourself from what you're afraid to lose. And we're talking about detachment, because again, attachment is the root of all suffering. So if you guys have ever been in that situation, I'm sure many of you have, where you were so attached to the person and you thought you couldn't live, you thought you couldn't breathe, and then hence addiction. And then when you finally let go of that person, it's like, wow, look at you breathing. And then look at life getting better for you, because you thought it wasn't going to get any better than this, though. But you have to release yourself from the idea and let people be who they are and you be who you are. And bottom of the deck, lastly, motivation. You're going to have a lot of motivation. You're going to have that fire underneath your butt. You're going to have a lot of motivation for your goals, for your purpose, your dharma. And you're just going to maybe motivate people. Maybe you're going to inspire to motivate people, you know? And that's also a very beautiful thing. And sometimes motivation can be very hard. It's hard to be consistent with it. Not because you're lazy, but sometimes it can burn you out. And sometimes life can just hit you so hard to where it's like, is being motivated even worth it? How can I smile through this when stuff keeps happening? Oh, if you love this deck, you can find this in my Etsy, Karmic Rewards. And again, if you guys are just now tuning in, I do free questions from 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern time. And that's going to be on my YouTube Live. $5 to skip the line. But it's going to be for an hour, 1 to 2 p.m. YouTube Live, free questions, $5 to skip the line. All right? And I am going to also post this video, this live, on my YouTube. So you guys can also look under my TikTok playlist if you guys, if you're just not tuning in or if you want the full reading. But yes, you guys are going to be having your blessings, but it's because you learned your lesson, you're healing. And maybe it's either somebody from your past or your past life or somebody brand new. But you guys know your story. It's going to be different for everybody. This is general. And it's either, again, going to be a past life love soulmate or just a new soulmate or a twin flame. But not everybody's going to have a twin flame. All right? So make sure you stay aligned to yourself and stay true to yourself. Don't let society, don't let pressures of your family and friends try to dictate your decisions. And, oh, I did not know this fell. Oh, my God. Okay, got it. Talking, interested, conversing more, awaited message arrived, text, call, email, hovering. So whoever's going to contact you is going to contact you very soon. So don't be surprised. We're still in Venus retrograde. And then in a few days, Mercury retrograde. So prepare for some communication. And then expression of feelings. Because there's going to be a lot of openness. And then, boom, remember this card right here. Heart-to-heart communication. There's going to be a lot of openness, a lot of vulnerability coming to play. And again, it's going to be someone you may reconcile with or somebody new. But if it's someone you're reconciling with, it's going to be a new love cycle. And somebody does have regret. Somebody does have regret. They feel remorse for the way they treated you. But I feel like at the same time, you're going to be, of course, guarded and you're going to be watching for red flags. Because, again, maybe at one point you were a red flag collector. We all have done it. There's no judgment here. There's no judgment on any of my platforms. I, too, have done that because I wanted to give people benefit of the doubt. So, but it doesn't mean that you're a bad person. You just have a good heart that wanted to see the good in others. And there's nothing bad about that at all. But sometimes you just got to really take people for what they are and just let it be. So we're going to use my Reconciliation Chronicles. If this is somebody from the past that's reaching out, then this is going to be for you. You can find this in my Etsy shop. And again, if you guys are just now coming in, I'm going to put this TikTok live on my YouTube channel and upload that video. And you can look under my playlist, TikTok live, so you can get the full reading there. And again, if you guys want a free question answered from 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern, it's going to be today. And it's one question per person, $5 to skip the line on my YouTube live. So if you guys want to meet me there, if you can. If not, then maybe next week. But let's see what we got. I've changed. So someone, they're coming in new energy and more evolved energy. They changed. They're ready for you. Mishandling you was my biggest mistake. I should have taken the time to understand you. So this was a very rushed process. And again, just like how we have the clock, a lot of patience is needed. You need to understand patience and take things slow. And I recently did a reading on my YouTube last night about taking things slow. Because when you know this is your person, you want to rush into it. Like, let's get married now. But it's like, no, enjoy the journey. It's not about the destination. It's really not about the destination. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy getting there. Enjoy being wine and dine. Enjoy being romance, taking out, being lavish, making memories with each other. Enjoy the experiences. Don't be so quick to get to the destination of family, children, marriage, if you guys believe in it, or you just want a long-term committed relationship. Everybody's different and different points of views in their lives. But don't be so quick to rush it. Enjoy it. Enjoy being courted. Enjoy, and even after they get you, it shouldn't stop either. Enjoy the experience of being with that person. We have, I realized I didn't truly love myself like I thought I did. And because of that, I couldn't love you correctly. And we talked about this. Only being true to oneself is when real love can come in. Love in all forms. Romance, your love of your job, your passion, your career, and other forms of relationships in your life. And not worrying about societal expectations. And if you're worried about what other people think, then you're forever going to be their slave for their approval. And that's not freedom. That's not happiness. Be a slave to your own happiness, where it's not going to feel like slavery. I'm ready to take this to the next level. So maybe they weren't ready to take things further. Maybe they had commitment issues, but they're telling you now that they are ready. They're ready for what you're ready for. And now it's like, since they're in new energy, in healed energy, they're ready to be the one, the man, the woman. Because they're starting to see that they don't see no one else but you. But sometimes it takes people a while to get there and to mature, because we all have different healing journeys and different healing paths. And wow, look, healing past wounds. So yeah, they had to go through some healing just like you did. So healing came out twice, right here. Healing old wounds and then healing past wounds. Because, you can't bring old shit into something new, right? And don't you hate when people like project things from the past and it's like they're bleeding on you and you didn't even cut them? You just want to be there and love the person and experience them, but here they are shitting on you from stuff in the past that you know nothing about, and vice versa. Like, that's not fair to anybody. So it's like, if you haven't healed, it's like, look, I'm not going to put you through it. I'm not going to put myself through it. I just got to heal and be in a better place so I can be a better person. Because it's all about being a better person too. And I feel like you don't want that drama. If you don't want that drama, let people heal, let them go through their process. They might be somebody else, or if you guys come back around for each other, you guys come back around. But best believe they can't be the same person of who they were when you guys got together or when you guys separated. Because if those issues are still there, then it's like we might as well wrap this up. Because I'm not that same person and I don't want to deal with that person of what did whatever. Then we have, I had to go through lessons before coming back. Oh, wow. Before I flipped the card, because it was like right here and then boom. It's like I really just channeled it, and then like universe was like, you right. You got it right, Oracle. I'm like, okay. Look at me, y'all. Oh, oops. I'm clumsy too. I'm not perfect, but I love it. But yeah, they had to go through some things before coming back. They had to learn things. It's like, okay, you can say, I want to be a better person to the universe. And the universe is going to make you go through a shit ton of people and lessons, not just romantically, but also in your job life or family life, friends life, just to, really test you. And you have to learn through this. So you have to go through cycles. So again, like I talked about with patience, you think the universe or God or whoever gives you strength is going to just sprinkle stardust of patience? No. They're going to give you lessons to test your impatience. So you learn to be patient through your impatience. So they had to get tested a hell of a lot in order to be a better person and realize certain things don't matter. Certain things are not worth it, or they're not worth my energy or my reaction. And then bottom of the deck, you mean everything to me. You are everything, and everything is you. So they know who you are to them. They know what they want. They want to be a better person. Because, at the end of the day, that's what we're all striving for. To be better. And we're only in competition with ourselves. So the past mistakes, it's all about learning through them. Don't condemn yourself. No one's perfect. I'm not perfect. Because at the end of the day, we're all human first. And we're all here to learn. We're all here to learn. And at the end of the day, you're going to see every lesson as something beautiful. It's like, wow, I really went through this. But if it wasn't for this, I wouldn't be who I am today. And, you know, for that, I'm thankful. And come from a place of abundance and gratitude. I did talk about that earlier in the video. If you guys are just now tuning in, I'm going to post this live on my YouTube. So, right after this. And you can just look through my TikTok playlist live on YouTube. And free questions. I do take free questions from 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern time on my YouTube live. So, and $5 to skip the line. So if you guys want a question answered and stuff from me, I do those. And if you can't make it this Sunday, then maybe next Sunday. All right, last but not least, we're going to be using my word of advice bestie deck. All right. This is going to be the spiritual advice from your little spiritual best friend. All right. All in my Etsy. Good morning. I appreciate you guys showing love. Ooh. This card dropped. So we have, you are an infinite being. Don't insult your capabilities by setting limitations created by you or other people. Don't let other people define you, and take them damn limits and boundaries off of you. Like, well, not boundaries though, but don't limit yourself. You're abundant. You can do infinite things. You can do many things. You can even do the impossible that you didn't even know that was possible. Like, you make shit happen. You make things, like, you turn something from nothing. You can make something out of nothing. So don't let people define you. Again, societal expectations came out. Don't let it define you. Don't let it define your relationships, because you deserve freedom. Love freely. Be open freely. Whatever. Be a gypsy with it. We have move in silence before people instill fear in your plans. Don't tell everybody your moves, even in career. I know this was about a love reading too, but also in your relationship. Yes, your relationship doesn't have to be a secret, but it damn sure has to be private. Whatever issues and stuff you got going on is between you and that person. Before people instill their 2 cents and instill negativity. Because, you know, misery loves company. And they'll do anything to make sure you're here to stay. So if you guys have a counselor or whatever, or believe in counseling, do counseling. All for it. But even on your worst days, like if I'm in a relationship, I still want my person to be the one that comes to me first, even on our worst times. So even on our best and damn sure on our worst, I'm the one you come to, because we still working stuff out. Nobody's perfect. And again, when I talked about manifesting, not just manifesting the looks, the kind of money they make and everything, problem solve like what it feels like to be in that relationship. Manifest and envision, what does problem solving look like? What does problem solving look like? I tell it every time, and I'm very adamant, and I'll keep repeating it. Because no one's perfect, but it's all about how you work on things. Then we have, you can't change or save everyone, but you can inspire. So maybe you inspire this person to change by being who you are. And maybe you inspire other people. Because remember, I talked about also societal expectations, that society doesn't let you be yourself. So when you start acting out of your own free will, being happy and being true to yourself, and you realize a lot of things happen for you, and people can either be inspired by that and be themselves, or they get jealous and start hating and just be like, oh, how are you being yourself and getting what you want, but society says this? Or it's like, I got this instilled that I have to be this way in order to get what I want, but how are you doing it this way? Because deep down they want to be themselves too, but they don't know how, and they're filled with a lot of shame, and they're triggered by you, or it's through you. It's sometimes your inner light is going to disrupt people's demons, and that's just what happens. Either they work on their stuff, or they choose to be in that energy. But that's not on you. You can't save everybody. Because, you can't assist every motherfucker you're assigned to. You really can't. But just inspire and keep being you. Because you're going to trigger people to want to be themselves, or people are going to want to be stagnant. But that's their choice, not yours. Then we have go on a me date. You never know what you'll discover. So take yourself out more often. Go to your favorite cafe, your favorite restaurant, get your hair done, nails done, or go to the bar or whatever. And and if people want to buy you a drink, or you want to buy somebody a drink, okay. Have fun. Live your life. You guys are grown, or you should be grown. Let me do one. If you're watching this, you should be. Do things at your own pace. You are your own competition. Your own. Nobody else. You are competing versus the old you. And maybe not sometimes, maybe the old you did some fucked up shit. Or, you made bad decisions. Or, you didn't take a lot of things seriously, or you didn't take your life seriously. But now you're starting to realize your purpose, what you're meant to do. And you're realizing that you are your own competition. No one can stop you. You know what it is that you love. You know what you're striving for, and you're doing better. Maybe even health benefits, like taking care of yourself, whatever you guys are doing and progressing in. And even if it's just baby steps to it, I'm proud of you. I'm legit fucking proud of y'all. Like, even if it's a baby step, at least you're moving and you're getting your footing and you're getting your grounding. I don't know how we go from a love reading to a whole pep talk. But, it is what it is. Don't take anything personal. Their projection is a cry for help. So remember them haters? They'll be talking and shitting on you or whatever. Their projection is a cry for help. You're not the problem. They are. But that's the thing. You've been doing the healing. And if they haven't been doing the healing, that's on them. That's nothing to do with you. It's like, how are you getting mad at me because I did what I was supposed to do for myself when you could do it too? It's free. Then we have take a break from your thoughts and go have some fun. So hence, like, go on a me date, have some fun, take a break, get out of your own head. Sometimes it's refreshing to just get out or just be in nature or whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do, whatever you deem as fun. So even if it's just hanging out with friends or whatever, your dog, your cat, do something fun to get you out of your own head. Something that you love, something that you enjoy. I highly and strongly encourage it. Please and thank you. And, I love this. And again, you can find this deck in my Etsy shop. Never stop learning and exploring. Travel. Go travel. You don't have to do international, but if you can afford it, do it. But if you want to do in-state stuff like a staycation or go to a different state, but whatever you do, don't stop learning. Like, we're on this earth school to learn and to experience. Don't stop learning. Don't stop exploring. And you never know what you're going to like. That's the point of also the me date. You never know what you'll discover. And more of what you like, what you don't like, and the people you can meet. And bottom of the deck, you deserve the kind of love you give to others, if not more. Please don't settle. Don't settle. No. Settling is a no. I don't know who you guys are. Some of you guys are maybe new, but I'm going to haunt you in your sleep if you settle. Do not settle. I'll be damned if you do. Because 2022, that's something we don't do. And that just rhymed, and I wasn't trying to rhyme. But that's one thing we're not going to do. We're not going to settle. We're not going to compromise ourselves for somebody's comfort. If they feel uncomfortable, that's on them. That's on them to unpack. Some people could say, oh, he or she thinks they're all that. Well, first of all, yes. Yes, indeed. Now, two, do you want to unpack why you don't feel that way about yourself? Because I love myself and feel confident in the power that I have, and, I had to work myself up to get to this level. Why don't you feel that way? Why do you feel triggered when I feel this way? So as you guys are working on yourself, doing good for yourself, embodying the person you're meant to be, you're going to be attracting a lot. And that's how abundance and manifestation works. When you come from a full and grateful place. And then that's how you also get the love that you deserve. They start adding on. They don't complete you, but they add on to you. All right? They add on abundance. They add on gratefulness. They add on more blessings because of who they are aligns with who you are. But that's all I have for you. If you guys enjoyed this reading, give it some love. I appreciate the roses and the stickers you guys gave. Give it a follow. I am going to post this on my YouTube as well if you guys are just now coming in. And I do live in Eastern time. So from 1 to 2 p.m. today, I am going to do free questions on my YouTube live. 1 question per person to make it fair. And then it's $5 to skip the line. All right? So if you guys want to join me on my YouTube live from 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern time today for free questions, $5 to skip the line, then I'll see you there. If not, then you can always do it and check me next Sunday. But love you guys. Take care. If you guys like some of my decks, it's in my Etsy. And I hope to keep inspiring and keep serving. Namaste, Ashe, Ashe, Namaste.